It's time to lock in on some high school basketball. WPBK-FM is your flagship home for Lincoln County sports, online, over the air, and on our apps for all your gadgets and devices. Let's get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll it!
This game on WPBK-FM is presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall in Danville. It is also brought to you by these great local sponsors. By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Carol Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental in Lincoln Plaza in Stanford. By Central Kentucky Family Vision. Let them help you experience life through clearer lens. By Coleman's Drugstore, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Danville Office Equipment, celebrating over 70 years in business. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. By Johnson & Pullman Insurance, insuring your future. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day, college, career, and citizenship ready. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Michaela King. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Animal Shelter, your donation can make a big difference. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Sonia Bratcher. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson. She encourages everyone to keep your taxes in Lincoln County. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By Pepsi of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports. By Shelter Insurance agent Sean Slusher. By Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers Lancaster and Ford Brothers Auctioneers, they're selling the country. By State Farm agent Jason Todd. And now to the gymnasium for high school basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
We're live from Lincoln County High School, the season opener for the Lincoln County Lady Pates. They play host tonight to East Jessamine, a 12th region matchup. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney and Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream. Lady Pates look to tip off their season with a win on the new court, just like the boys did last night.
Yeah, I mean, it's that time of year. A little snow on the ground this time, though, as the season kicks off for the Lady Patriots, but definitely warm in here, and as you mentioned, chance to get their season started on the right path here on this newly renovated gymnasium.
Running a little behind tonight due to there was a freshman and JV game. Lady Pates took care of business, won both of those, and now looking for the sweep tonight over East Jessamine. East Jessamine knocked off Lincoln County to begin the season last year, and now they look to seek revenge as third-year head coach Caitlin Parson has a young team, Dustin, but a team with a lot of promise. And even though they're young, a lot of these youngsters have already got a lot of games under their belt.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at this Lincoln County team, and a lot of people are going to finally look at Burkhardt, Alyssa Burkhardt, and what she's done over the last couple of years for Lincoln County. And then you think of Riley Towns, you've seen Lily Van Hook step up. I mean, there's going to be a lot of Lady Patriots that's young as far as grade level goes, but a lot of varsity experience.
To your point there, the expected starting lineup would be Alyssa Burkhardt, Riley Towns, Gracie Mink, Lily Van Hook, and Amaya McGuffey, and you're looking at 4 freshmen and 1 sophomore in that starting lineup.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you look at the grade, you're thinking, man, they're going to be inexperienced, they're going to be young, but that's just the opposite. They are young, but inexperience is not the case for this Lady Pates team. I mean, you've seen a lot of these names mentioned step up in big roles last year. And then, I'm going to brag on our JV teams. I mean, we were sitting there watching a lot of youth there, taking some kids from the middle school group that is really playing some good basketball right now for Lincoln County. So I think Lincoln County's in good hands.
Absolutely. This is a team without a senior on the roster. A couple of juniors, and Addison Abbott and Cheyenne Denny, who I think's been out with injury, but that's it. That's your only upperclassman. After that, like you mentioned, you're talking about sophomores, freshmen, 8th graders, and 7th graders, and we were watching the JV game, and at one point there was 4 7th graders out there, and of course they, like we mentioned, they knocked off East Jessamine. So a very young program, but can't imagine there's many programs in the 12th region right now, Dustin, that have more young, promising-looking players coming up right now.
And what I'm excited the most about everything, Brad, it's not just one class. you've got a talented sophomore class, talented freshman, talented 8th grade, talented 7th grade. You know, the middle. What did the 7th grade go with runner-ups in the state this year?
Yeah, back-to-back years.
So I mean, it's not just a one-year thing. It's set up to be built for a good run for Lincoln County over the next several years.
And Lady Pate fans know that's how Lincoln County basketball traditionally has been, and it's took some while to rebuild or restock, we should say, the cupboard, and it's finally getting back to that point. And I know Coach Parson and her staff are excited about the future of this program, but the future begins tonight. You got to win the first one if you're going to win them all, and it's a big opportunity tonight to get off to a 1-0 start. You're playing against a solid East Jessamine team that comes out of that 46th district, a 12th region foe. They're coached by Travis Frith. Travis, no stranger to Lincoln County, has coached and actually even taught here a few years, knows a lot of people, really good guy, and you know he's going to bring a good team in here tonight.
Absolutely, and fundamental is kind of the name of the game when it comes to East Jessamine, and you've seen them kind of have a rebuild situation too, going to play a lot of youth and themselves, not a whole lot of seniors on their staff, on their roster, still a lot of youth to go. They're a little older than Lincoln County, but still young in their own right.
We're just under 4 minutes away from tip-off. It's the Lady Pates and the Jaguars to kick off the season here at Lincoln County High School on WPBK-FM 102.9. Counting you down to tip-off here on the Derms Grocery pregame show. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Just under 2 minutes away, the season opener. Lincoln County hosting East Jessamine here tonight. Lincoln County finished 13-15 last year, and it was a season where I thought we saw a lot of growth. They had a few seniors, 3 that played a lot last year, and then a lot of these youngsters, Dustin, got some big-time minutes, and that's an opportunity that you hope pays off this year.
Yeah, most definitely, and you mentioned those 3 seniors kind of headed up the team the last couple of years for Lincoln County, and now it's turning over to really, due to injury and stuff, sophomore is going to kind of be your oldest individuals, and a lot of that key experience from last year's run, 13-15 sub-500 team that had chances to even climb even higher on that. You'd like to see that experience come over, an even better year this year.
East Jessamine finished 10-20 last year. They're looking to build on a year of growth. That was a change from the year before. They did improve, and like you mentioned a few moments ago, they're a young team too, and they're looking to make another leap this year just like Lincoln County is.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of youth, not only here in these 2 teams, but spread across the whole region, and you're seeing the prime example here tonight. Both teams just getting those fundamental building blocks set for their program for years to come.
National anthem and tip-off when we return. The Lady Pates and the Jaguars on WPBK-FM 102.9. Starting lineups being introduced. First for the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, the East Jessamine Jaguars. Their starting lineup is expected to be number 30, Maddie Arnold, number 4, Kyla Hunt, number 24, Raquela Hubbard, number 14, Caitlin Napier, number 10, number 11, Sloan Evans, the starting 5 for the Jaguars. Once again, that's Arnold, Hunt, Hubbard, Napier, and Evans. The Jaguars are coached by Travis Frith. Now your starting lineup for the Lincoln County Lady Patriots, it'll look like this. Sophomore at guard, Alyssa Bull Burkhart. A freshman at the other guard, number 4, Riley Towns. A freshman at forward, number 11, Gracie Mink. At the other forward, another freshman, number 30, Lily Van Hook. And the center, another freshman, number 55, Amalia McGuffey. Once again, that's Burkhart, Towns, Minks, Van Hook, and McGuffey. 4 freshmen and 1 sophomore, the starting 5 for the Lady Pates.
I believe East Jessamine's going with 4 seniors and 1 junior, so big contrast in age when you go 4 freshmen and a sophomore and then 4 seniors and a junior for East Jessamine.
We're ready to tip it off. McGuffey will meet up at midcourt with Napier. We're ready to get underway here tonight at Lincoln County High School. It's time for hoops, and the tip is controlled by East Jessamine, and they'll have it first going right to left on your radio dial.
Lady Pates opening man-to-man defense on their first possession.
They go right inside to Napier, who puts it in for 2.
They'll work the ball around, got it in one-on-one post. That'll put it up and in.
Burkhart drops it to Towns. Her pass deflected out of bounds, looking for a cutting Mink. Lincoln County keeps possession, just underway here. They trail 2-0. Burkhart gets it into Towns at midcourt. Towns over to Burkhart. Dribbles around the trap, drives all the way in, floats it off the glass too hard. Rebounded by East Jessamine.
Burkhart made a nice move to get out of the double team, and then thought she could still use another dribble to get closer to the basket before she pulled up.
Arnold with it, gives it up. Pump fake for Hunt, back to Arnold, left wing. Puts it on the deck, right-hand dribble, now pulls it back out. Mink on her, man-to-man defense from Lincoln County. Pass inside deflected by Mink and went off East Jessamine, a turnover to Lincoln County.
It's good defense by Mink for Lincoln County. Kind of stayed with it, got in front of the pass and tipped it up, and East Jessamine tried to grab a hold of it, went off them out of bounds.
We got a whistle, and we're going to get a carry over and back, actually.
Yeah, the pass was a little too soon, and Burkhart wasn't quite over the time.
Nearly did that on the inbound pass on the possession before this one.
Simple mistakes that, self-errors that Lincoln County can ill afford if they want to win this game.
Hunt gets it into Evans. Evans gets around Van Hook, drives all the way baseline. Now they kick it back out. Hunt with it, lost control. East gets it back. Look inside for Napier. She'll hand it off. A 3 on the way is good. That's a deep one for Hubbard. And East Jessamine out to a 5-0 lead.
They worked it around, got a good shot there.
Towns lost the handle, kicks it to Mink, pump fakes, leaves it Van Hook, open 3, too long, tipped around. McGuffey, a nice rebound. Her put back no good, loose on the deck. McGuffey picks it up, out to Towns, 3 on the way, back rimmed it. McGuffey, another rebound. Takes contact, and she's fouled. So McGuffey with 3 rebounds on this trip down the floor, and draws the foul on East Jessamine with 6:13 to play here in the first quarter.
I mean, that's just owning the glass on this possession for McGuffey. Good position. Nobody was getting in front of her. Every miss was in her hands.
Comes into Towns. Towns drives in, left-handed shot, good. A PBK bank shot for Riley Towns, the first bucket of the season for Lincoln County. Hubbard will try another 3. Long on this one. Offensive rebound for East Jessamine. Put back good. That's Arnold, her first bucket. And the Jaguars take an early 7-2 lead over the Lady Pates.
That time East Jessamine uses the offensive board to keep the possession alive and see some more points.
Riley bounced pass to Mink on the baseline. She's cut off. Her pass is deflected up in the air and stolen away. Actually, we'll get a jump ball. She ties it up with Napier. It'll go to East Jessamine on the arrow.
I think they're going to say Mink stepped out of bounds because the possession arrow is actually favoring Lincoln County.
It'll be East Jess ball. They'll get it in the backcourt to Evans. Hubbard has it. She's hit 1-3, tries another one. This one goes in and out. Loose ball tipped to Burkhart. Burkhart will bring it up. Now backs it out. Thought about the three. Keeps her dribble alive. Nice pass inside to Mink and a dime. Mink for two.
You can already see a big adjustment in Gracie Mink's game here since last year.
Mink with a steal. Outlet pass to Burkhart. 2-on-1. Burkhart to the rack. Off the glass. Good. 7-6 Jaguars. 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. So dangerous pass. Van Hook had an opportunity to steal it. East Jessamine keeps it. Hubbard tries another one and cans it. Hubbard, a capable shooter from downtown, has knocked down two here early on. And Jaguars have a 4-point lead with 4:35 to play here in the first.
County a little late getting back, and Hubbard was wide open.
Mink tries a deep one, hits the top of the backboard, and goes off the ribbon. That's a turnover. 10-6, East Jessamine with the early lead. They get it into the front court to Napier. Napier drives on McGuffey. Her shot too long, bounces around. Napier gets it back, goes up and draws a foul. That's going to send Napier to the line.
Hey, our internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, an attorney at law in Stanford, by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent, by Weiker's Realtors, Ford Brothers Lancaster, and Ford Brothers Auctioneer.
First free throw no good from Napier. Dustin, let's talk about your Weiker Realtors, Ford Brothers Lancaster, and Ford Brothers Auctioneers keys to the game.
I think for Lincoln County, you're going to have to create turnovers on defense as that second free throw goes in. And then you're going to have to find driving lanes to the basket. A lot of good three-point shooters on this team, but none of that's going to be there if that lane to the basket isn't open up.
McGuffey handles it out top, over to Towns in the corner. Pump fakes a three, drives, has it tipped. Burkhart picks it up, back out to Riley Towns. She'll try one from way downtown. It's good. Money ball for Riley Towns. A Johnson & Pullman Insurance three-pointer cuts the lead to 2.
Prime example there. It may have gotten to the paint by accident, but it was in and out.
And 3 goes in and out the other way. Loose ball tipped around. Towns comes out with it. Transition pass to Van Hook. Van Hook's cut off. Leaves it up top to McGuffey. Hand off to Towns. Another one. Front rim. Meeks put back. No good. Van Hook's put back. It rattles out. Lincoln County had 3 good looks at it there.
Yeah, rushing their shot. Thought Mink had a good alley to the basket, instead drove in the middle.
There's another 3 for East Jessamine. This time it's Maddie Arnold, her first triple. And the lead back to 5 for the Jaguars.
East Jessamine shooting 3 of 6 from 3. Lincoln County just 1 of 4 here in this first quarter.
Towns into the front court, hand off to Van Hook. Van Hook back to Towns, driving, lay up, no good. Loose ball, Napier with it. Outlet pass down the court, wide open is Hunt. She lost the handle, goes up, blocked from behind. And Van Hook and Mink in the neighborhood of that block, and one of them whistled for a foul here.
Looks like they're going to get Mink with a foul on Lincoln County.
That's her first, team second. That'll send Kyla Hunt to the line to shoot 2. First one, no good.
And right now, East Jessamine is doing a good job of just giving what the defense is, or taking what the Lincoln County's defense is giving them. They're taking open threes. And then that time, Lincoln County late getting back leads to 2 free throws.
Hunt's second one is good. Clarice Dunn, the 7th grader, has checked in, and we got a timeout on the court. A Bluegrass Drug Store timeout. 2:50 to play in the first quarter on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. 15-9, East Jessamine with the early lead on WPBK FM 102.9. It'll be Lady Pates basketball out of the timeout. They trail by 6 here early. Get it into Mink, full court pressure from East Jessamine. She finds Clarice Dunn, who checked in. Dunn lost the handle, stolen away. Stolen by Arnold from East Jessamine. Into the front court, she brings it. Hubbard with it now. Hubbard working on Towns. Gives it up to Evans. Evans drops it off in the corner. A dangerous pass. And gonna get a foul. If that's on Mink, that's 2.
It is.
That's going to get Brianna Burkhart into the game for Mink with 2:26 to play here in the first. East Jessamine gets it in. Hunt with it up to Hubbard. 3 3-pointers in this first quarter for the Jaguars. Sloan cut off. Hunt drives in. Wide open layup. Blocked from behind by McGuffey, and Dunn comes away with it. Burkhart, outlet pass down to Towns. Left-handed layup, good. Good look from Burkhart.
That's a perfect find. Good pass. Led Towns right in there for an easy PBK Bank layup.
Napier handoff to Evans. A baseline jumper is long. McGuffey, a nice box out. And tipped out of bounds by Napier to go back to the Lady Pates. Trailing by 4 with 1:51 to play here in this opening quarter.
See if Lady Pates can kind of weather the hot shooting early on by East Jessamine. Right now you trail by 4. Continue to climb back in this. You got 1:45 to go before quarter break.
Towns gives it up to Dunn. Dunn has it on the right wing. Dribbles and hands it off to Burkhart. Burkhart spins around, picks up her dribble, leaves it for Brianna Burkhart. McGuffey will try a 3. It's short. Rebounded by Arnold for East Jessamine. Arnold takes it all the way in against Burkhart. Fadeaway jumper, no good. McGuffey, another rebound. Burkhart, outlet bounce pass to Towns off the glass, no good.
She's fouled.
And she'll head to the line to shoot 2, but what a find from Bull Burkhart.
Yeah, she was back at the other free throw line, even beyond that. Just a one-arm, one-bounce pass leading Towns for a layup attempt. Get some Cedar Creek Dental free throws coming up for Lincoln County.
Towns has 7 points to lead Lincoln County. A chance to add on here. First free throw, no good. One more for Towns. Averaged 13 last year as an 8th grader. Second one for Riley is good. Pure on that one. Left-handed stroke. 15-12 Jaguars. 1:15 to play here in the first. Evans has the left wing, lobs it into Hubbard. Hubbard working on Dunn. Pivots, hands off. Napier, elbow jumper, no good. Loose ball. McGuffey, another board. 5 or 6 rebounds for McGuffey. There's an outlet pass. Burkhart finds Towns for 2.
That's back-to-back trips on the fast break. Burkhart with some nice vision to see Towns breaking open.
Lincoln County's cut it to 1. Hubbard gets open, left wing 3, front rimmed it. Towns with the rebound. Towns will bring it herself. Gets it down to Burkhart. 3 on the way. Back rim. Rebounded by Arnold for East Jessamine. Transition 3 from Arnold, and she cans it. 4th 3 of this first quarter for the Jaguars, and they lead again by 4. 25 seconds left. Burkhart calls for a screen from McGuffey. Now steps back. She'll back into a 3 and missed everything out of bounds.
That one might not be one Coach Parson wants if you're Lincoln County.
That's going to get Alicia Blevins in the game for Lincoln County. Lincoln County's played 8 players in this first quarter. Comes into Hunt. Hunt breaks the timeline with 10 seconds to play in the first. Retreat dribble. Now lobs it inside for Arnold. Arnold up top. Finds Wilson. Wilson lost it. It's loose, and that's going to end it. Here in the first quarter, our score, East Jessamine 18, Lady Pates 14 on WPBK FM 102.9. Second quarter action here at Lincoln County High School. Lady Page trail by 4. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream. Lincoln County will have it first, moving left to right on your radio dial to begin this second quarter. Riley Towns goes to McGuffey. High post was looking for Blevins. Blevins kicks it out to Brianna Burkhardt. Her three in and out. Loose ball kicked around, and Arnold comes out with it for East Jessamine. Outlet pass down to Hubbard. She'll shoot a three and hits another one.
East Jessamine is on fire from deep.
Hubbard's hit 3 threes and a lead up to 7 for the Jaguars. And Dunn had it taken away by Arnold. Hubbard into the front court. Goes right back to Arnold, left wing, drives into the paint, loops a pass over to Wilson. Pull up jumper's good. 23-14, biggest lead of the night. And Lincoln County's biggest detriment early on has been that transition defense. East hitting a lot of threes, but they're getting good looks. Dunn goes in the middle to McGuffey, over to Burkhardt. Breeze three, no good. Loose ball is hit last by East Jessamine. Bull Burkhardt back in for Blevins. She joins McGuffey, Brianna Burkhardt, Dunn, and Towns.
Right now, East Jessamine 5 of 9 from the three-point line. Lincoln County just 1 of 9.
Burkhardt gets it into McGuffey. McGuffey up top to Towns. Over to Dunn up at midcourt. Dunn saves it to Burkhardt. Burkhardt gets a screen from Bree Burkhardt. Bull drives in, floater, good. Float game. Bull Burkhardt with 4, and that trims the lead to 7. But quickly the other way goes East Jessamine. They missed the layup. There's that transition defense again.
It's like Lincoln County just falls asleep, and East Jessamine just kept taking as far as they'd allow it.
Towns steals that pass, intended for Wilson. And Riley will bring it up with 6:20 to play in the half. High post to McGuffey, and it's stolen away by Napier. Dangerous pass, and a bad result. Stolen away, then a jump ball, but the arrow will give it to East Jessamine.
And we talked about the youth with Lincoln County. Seeing a lot of standing around on both sides of the court. Lincoln County's got to be the more active team. They want to find a way to climb back in this one.
Evans with it up top, Dunn on her. Right wing to Hubbard. Hubbard looks at a cutter, nothing there. Patiently floats it back up top to Sloan. Now Napier has it. McGuffey backs off her. She finds Wilson. Burkhardt all over Wilson. Hunt, right corner to Hubbard. Pump fake. Hesitation. Now drives in and takes a bump, and that's a foul on Bree Burkhardt.
Hubbard used that pump fake to kind of free up some space and then drove the baseline and was just a step faster than Burkhardt and got the foul call.
23-16, East Jessamine leads. 5:48 to play here in the second quarter. Hunt gets it in up top to Hubbard. Hubbard 3 threes here early on. Over to Hunt. She'll try a three. It goes in and out. Riley Towns with the defensive rebound. Up to Burkhardt. Burkhardt drives in. Her floater is good. Well, Bull starting to heat up. She's got 6 now. Lead back down to 5. She's got the float game.
Yeah, that one I thought was no way, and it just teardropped right in.
Hubbard has the left wing. Bounce pass over to Hunt. Hunt being guarded by Burkhardt. Gives it up to Wilson. Wilson has Towns on her. She drives in. Nice defense. Cut off. Top of the key to Napier. Hand off to Hunt. Got away with a walk. And then a tie up underneath. They're going to call a defensive foul on Lincoln County.
I was going to say she was bobbling the ball before, but it's unfortunate for the Lady Pates.
Hunt will inbound it. Jaguars with a 5-point lead. Just under 5 minutes to play in the first half. They get it into Hubbard. Look like another walk possibly there.
Couple tiny little steps
a couple
on that.
walks here. Hunt controls it, working on Burkhardt. Step back 3 on the way, back rimmed it. Reese Dunn with the rebound. Up to Bull Burkhardt. Hesitation dribble. Burkhardt, another floater, rimmed out, but draws contact. And an opportunity at the free throw line awaits Alyssa Burkhardt.
Those floaters, they go up so soft, too, and fall so softly.
Cedar Creek Dental free throws here for Bull Burkhart. She has 6 points here in the first half. First free throw, no good. Burkhart led Lincoln County last year in scoring at 14 a game as a freshman.
Lady Pates on the first half so far, just 1 of 3 from the free throw line.
Bull's going to have one more. Right-handed shot, good. 1 of 2 at the line for Burkhart. The lead down to 4. Hunt has it right side. Burkhart comes out on her. Man-to-man defense, drives in. Finds Wilson, baseline jumpers, long, tipped out of bounds, and back to Lincoln County.
That's 3 or 4 straight stops in a row for this Lincoln County defense after it seemed like East Jessamine could not miss.
Lily Van Hook checks back in for Brianna Burkhart. Mink has set a while in his first half due to foul trouble. Burkhart drives top of the key over to Towns. Towns thought about that 3, spins around, hands it off to Van Hook, and she lost control, but Bull picks it up. Trapped at midcourt, and a push coming here on East Jessamine. After the game, we'll name our Guardian Exterminating and B Green Lawn Care Player of the Game. Burkhart's going to inbound on the home side near midcourt. Lady Pates stack it up, and they lob it into Van Hook. Van Hook over to Dunn. Dunn double team, throws it away. It's a turnover.
It's the 6th turnover of the first half for Lincoln County. Got to take care of the basketball.
They go inside to Napier. Good defense from McGuffey, and she misses. Burkhart rebound, outlet pass, Towns all the way down, layup, rattled out. Dunn's put back, looked like she was fouled, no call. And out of bounds on Lincoln County. Looked like Dunn was hammered on that putback.
Yeah, she done the right thing, got the rebound, went up with it. A lot of contact up top especially. But them are gimme shots that Lincoln County has to have, especially in a comeback effort down 4 right now with 3.5 to go in this first half.
Inside to Wilson. Wilson gets away with maybe another walk. Now they find Hubbard with it. Hubbard out to Arnold. She'll reset it. Arnold left side, turn around, jumper, no good. Dunn with another rebound. Dunn over to Towns, open, 3 on the way, no good. Long, McGuffey tracks it down, lobs it inside to Van Hook. She can't handle it, and it's stolen out by Wilson.
Lady Pates 1 of 10 from the 3-point line.
Open 3 from Arnold. It's no good. Both teams have went cold. Hunt's put back, it rattles out. Van Hook, loose ball, can't control it. And possibly another foul here. And both teams have went ice cold here after a hot shooting first quarter. Addison Abbott will check in for McGuffey.
Yeah, scoring goes 5 to 5. Or I'm sorry, 5 to 5, yeah.
We got a Bluegrass Drugstore timeout on the floor. 2:44 to play in the half. 23-19 Jaguars on WPBK FM 102.9. .244 to play here in the first half. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Lady Pates trail by 4, but they have a chance to cut into that deficit. Burkhart will bring it into the front court. Hunt out on her. Hesitation dribble. Burkhart all the way in, missed the floater. And a Hubbard rebound for East Jessamine.
Had Van Hook wide open in the corner here. Like to see the kick out once that defense collapses in.
Hubbard lobs it into Napier. Napier faces up on Abbott, who's checked in, and puts it up. No good. Good defense from Abbott. Hand off to Burkhart. Burkhart, outlet pass down to Dunn. It's tipped away and stolen by Arnold. Arnold will bring it herself. 4-point lead for East Jessamine. Hunt wide open. Corner three. No good again. Burkhart another rebound. Gives it up to Dunn. Dunn drives all the way in. Foul, no call. That's twice. It looked like she's been fouled on a layup. But Lincoln County will keep it.
That's, as you mentioned, that's twice. Dunn's had nice attempts closer to the basket. Seems like a lot of contact up top that just isn't getting called.
Get it into Towns. Towns has Hubbard on her, and she blows right by her all the way in. Left-handed layup, no good. Loose ball tipped around. Napier comes out with it. 1:40 left in the half. Hunt to the rack, gets between two defenders and scores.
Breaks a cold streak by both teams. Finally seeing a ball go through the basket.
Dunn open. She'll try a three. It's no good. Just a tad long there. 25-19 East Jessamine. 1:20 left in the half. Arnold backs it out. Now goes to work on Dunn. Hands it off to Hubbard. Hubbard spins around. Her shot is short. Gets her own rebound and puts it back up. No good again. Another put back, and it's off. Arnold had a good look at it. Abbott comes away with it. Van Hook into the front court. She lost the handle. It's a jump ball between her and Hunt. Amaya McGuffey's going to check back in. This time for Dunn. And Brianna Burkhart also will check in for Abbott. 57 seconds left in the half. 25-19, East Jessamine leads. Inbound pass coming here for the Lady Pates. Burkhart lobs it into Van Hook. Up top to McGuffey. She'll try a three. Short. And a loose ball looked like it went off Van Hook's shoe. Back to the Jaguars.
1 of 12 on three-point attempts is the Lady Patriots.
So the early Patriots last night, Lady Pates tonight, having trouble finding the range from downtown.
I blame the new court.
There's a turnaround shot that rims out. Another loose ball, and this time out of bounds off Lincoln County. The rims are the same, though, Dustin. So
I'm totally kidding. I mean, both of those teams, Lincoln County Patriots and Lady Patriots, very capable shooters. I don't suspect that to be the trend all season long, but it's definitely the trend for both teams' openers.
Hubbard got away with the walk, missed the shot. Towns comes out with it. Now, East Jessamine's been hot from downtown. There's a nice pass. Van Hook gets inside, and she fades away and misses the layup. Last touch by East Jessamine.
Fading away. That's kind of been the recipe of this first half for Lincoln County. Not really going towards the basket, everything away from the basket.
Comes into Van Hook. Lily drives, lost it, and a foul coming here on the Jaguars. 21 seconds left in the half, 25-19. East Jessamine with the lead. And Lincoln County's had several opportunities to climb back in this one here in the second quarter. There's a nice find to Brianna Burkhart, who puts it in. Bull to Bree. A layup with 15 seconds to play in the half. Arnold quickly the other way. Missed the layup. McGuffey with the rebound. Outlet pass to Towns. 7 seconds left. Towns, left-handed dribble. Step back. Three. Missed it. Long rebound to Burkhart. She'll heave it up. No good. And we'll head to halftime with Lincoln County trailing East Jessamine 25-21 on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Stay tuned for the Pepsi of Somerset halftime show on WPBK FM 102.9. Halftime here at Lincoln County High School. Lady Pates trail East Jessamine here at the break, 25-21. Lincoln County led in the first half by Riley Towns. Had 10 points all coming in that first quarter. They got 7 from Bull Burkhart, 2 from Gracie Mink, who had to set a long time with those 2 fouls, and 2 from Brianna Burkhart off the bench for a total of 21. East Jessamine led in scoring in that first half by Ricala Hubbard. She had 9 points, all 3-pointers. 8 from Maddie Arnold, 3 points for Kyla Hunt, 3 for Caitlin Napier, and 2 for Ansley Wilson for a total of 25. It's halftime. Our score, East Jessamine 25, Lady Pates 21 on WPBK FM 102.9. Halftime here at Lincoln County High School. The Lady Pates trail the Jaguars 25-21 at the break. Dustin, cold shooting second quarter for both teams, and Lincoln County's defense keeping them around, and they've had plenty of opportunities to climb back in this and regain the lead on the Jaguars.
Yeah, I mean, it's both teams have, East Jessamine's had a chance to kind of open things up, but kind of went cold shooting themselves, and Lincoln County's had a chance to climb back in this one, but as you mentioned, cold shooting, Lincoln County only 19% shooting in that second quarter, 16% for East Jessamine in quarter number 2. But you look at the first half statistics, Brad, Lincoln County's going to start out with 8 turnovers, and a lot of those being live ball turnovers for the Patriots. And, it leads to transition offense and fast breaks, which led to easy points for East Jessamine. Lincoln County shot 26% in that first half on 9 of 34 shooting. They were 6 of 18 that first quarter, but only 19% shooting in that second quarter to combine 9 of 34 for 26%. And then only 1 made three-pointer in that first half on 14 attempts. That's good enough for 7% shooting on the three-point land, and that's not going to win you a lot of games. Lincoln County's got to find a way to get the ball through the basket. So we can get some more Johnson and Pullman three-pointers made in this first half for the Lady Pates. Lincoln County 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Looking over at East Jessamine, took care of the basketball pretty well. Only 3 turnovers for East Jessamine in that first half. They also went 9 of 34 shooting for that same 26%, so both teams 26% shooting. Only big difference is East Jessamine connecting on 5 3-pointers on 13 attempts, good enough for 38% from the Jaguars. They were also 2 of 4 from the free throw line. But it's halftime here for the Lady Patriots season opener, where they trail East Jessamine 25-21. You're listening to Lincoln Basketball on WPBK FM 102.9.
Halftime here at Lincoln County High School, season opener for the Lady Pates. They trail East Jessamine 25-21. Here at halftime, Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Phillip Smith on the YouTube live stream tonight. Lincoln County looking to get off to a 1-0 start, just like the Patriots did last night. They defeated Dunbar here on their home court. Lincoln County boys will be back in action here on Thursday night. We'll have that coverage for you as a very talented Greene County team comes into town.
Exciting basketball there. As you talk about a big win, but it was Lincoln County Patriots were trailing at halftime last night before overcoming that to see victory. You'd like to see Lincoln County Lady Patriots do the same, trailing by 4 as we're getting ready to start this third quarter.
Lady Pates trailing by 4, led by Riley Towns in that first half, had 10 points. They got 7 out of Alyssa Burkhart. Those two last year collectively averaged 27 points, 14 a game from Burkhart, 13 from Towns, and they're right on their way to getting in those double-digit scoring numbers again this year. On game number 1 is here. Lots of newcomers out there. Maya McGuffey, one of those freshmen playing big minutes, and I thought she did a tremendous job on the glass for Lincoln County in that first half.
Yeah, she probably had 6 or 7 rebounds, if not more, in that first half. She had 3 in like the first possession of the game on the offensive board. Playing good defense down low. Her and Mink really complement each other, and it's good to see Mink back out there after having foul trouble in that first half.
Second half ready to get underway. The first possession of the half, your Fox and Funeral Home possession arrow belongs to East Jessamine. They'll be going left to right toward the lobby end of the gym to begin things. Evans controls it for the Jaguars, and she travels with it. Thought there were several traveling violations missed in that first half, so I'm happy to see it called to begin the second half. Lincoln County works it up against this half-court pressure from East Jessamine. Burkhart into the front court. Over to Mink. Mink over corner. Towns on the way. 3 in and out. McGuffey another board. And she's tied up. And that's one you see on film tomorrow and you learn from McGuffey. She gets that rebound. She can't bring it down below her waist. Just go right back up with it.
Yeah, you're already in good position, too, coming off that.
Van Hook open, passed it up a shot. They swing it around to Burkhart. She'll fire a 3. Hits the front rim, takes a big bounce, and rebounded inside by East Jessamine's Arnold. Hubbard finds Napier. They're wide open, missed the layup. Hunt's put back. She's fouled by McGuffey. It's going to put Kyla Hunt on the line for the second time tonight.
That's once again late getting back in transition if you're Lincoln County, and it leads to a wide open layup. Now they're fortunate it was missed, but then nobody there to rebound, and Hunt's going to get 2 free throw attempts.
Hunt's first one good. She had 3 points in that first half, 1 to 2 at the line. 26-21 Jaguars just underway here in the second half. Hunt knocks them both down. Lead back to 6. Burkhart will bring it up. 1-2-2 pressure. Looking for traps are the Jaguars, and Towns throws it off Arnold's leg. Arnold picks it up, throws it down to Hunt. Her layup good. 29-21.
Biggest lead of the game for East Jessamine now at 8 after they've opened this quarter on a 4-0 run.
Towns up to Burkhart. Burkhart dribbles around, finds Towns. Corner 3 from Riley. It's long. Rebound bounces around. Van Hook saves it. Has pass deflected and stolen away. Outlet pass to Hubbard. Hubbard transition 3. Long. Air ball. Rebound. McGuffey. McGuffey outlet pass to Van Hook. Down to Burkhart. Wide open 3. Bull. In and out again.
Oh my goodness.
They cannot find one from three-point land.
They took 4 3-pointers this quarter. All shots they've took has been from the 3-point land.
Evans misses a shot, then loses the rebound to Burkhart. Burkhart drives in, gets in the paint, and drills a 2. Lincoln County needed that basket.
Desperately.
29-23 East Jessamine. Hunt has Burkhardt on her, drives around. Pass deflected, stolen away by Towns. Towns pushed from behind by Hubbard, and
that might be a smart foul by
that's
Hubbard
a clear
too,
pass foul in the NBA. That's a smart foul from Hubbard.
You had, I didn't see who it was, another Lady Pate streaking wide open, and Towns is about to beat that defense, so he's going to have a 2-1-0 fast break.
5:45 to play third quarter. Dunn back in for Towns. High post to Mink, drops it off to Van Hook, right back to Mink, and her pass is kicked and deflected. It's a big kicking violation on East Jessamine, so Lincoln County will keep it. Trailing by 6, hanging around here. Comes into Mink, right under the basket, pump fakes, goes up, and she draws contact.
Used the McGuffey screen to kind of go one-on-one, positioned her, or posted up and positioned her defender behind her. Was able to get the foul called. Hey, our internet connectivity is powered by Skyline Broadband, and this game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, an attorney at law in Stanford, by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonia Bratcher, agent, and by Weikert's Realtor, Ford Brothers Lancaster, and Ford Brothers Auctioneer.
Mink hits the first. Cedar Creek Dental free throw. Second one, no good. Rebounded inside by Arnold. 29-24 Jaguars. With 5:30 to play here in the third. Hunt drives all the way in. McGuffey blocks her shot. Comes out with the rebound. Outlet pass to Dunn. Dangerous pass. Tipped out of bounds. They go back to Lincoln County.
It was good to see Burkhart come over to McGuffey. It was like, you don't have to make such a long pass, and you've got guards coming to you. Make the easy pass and set up the offense.
Towns back in for Van Hook. 5:20 left in the third. 5-point deficit for the Lady Pates. Comes into Dunn. Dunn gives it up to Mink. Mink trap. Tries to go inside. Pass deflected. Last touch by East Jessamine.
Right now, Lincoln County offensively just kind of looking stagnant. Everything coming hard at them, and you credit East Jessamine defensively.
Yeah, the traps are giving them a lot of problems. Towns hesitation dribble, veers off to the left, goes inside to McGuffey. Amaya has it stolen away. There again, brought it down. Evans into the front court, out to Hubbard, over to Hunt, open, passed up a three. East came out on fire from downtown, and they've really cooled off. There's a dribble and a kick back to Evans. Evans finds Napier, pump fakes McGuffey. Good defense from McGuffey. Put back is good. Napier got her own miss, put it back in for two, and a timeout on the court called by East Jessamine. They lead 31-24 on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard with 4:37 to play in the third quarter on WPBK-FM 102.9. Lady Pates find themselves down by 7 once again with 4:37 left in this third quarter. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Lady Patriots scored 14 in that first quarter and only have found 10 points in a quarter and a half since then.
Tough shooting.
To get it into Burkhart, full court pressure, and she's fouled by Sloan Evans in the backcourt.
You combine the second and third quarters together right now. Lincoln County still shooting around that 19-20% with 0 made three-pointers in the second or third quarters.
Now full court man pressure from East. They get it into McGuffey. McGuffey back to Towns. Towns will bring it herself. Breaks the timeline. Uses a screen from McGuffey, but she can't shake Hunt. Now Towns gets around her. Back to Reese Dunn. Dunn has Hubbard on her. Dunn, the 7th grader. Now up top to Towns. Lady Pates down 7. Burkhart. Spin move. Gets it to the paint. Nice pass to McGuffey. Wide open. Baseline jumper. No good. That's a nice find. Burkhart unselfish with it. Several nice passes tonight. There's a pull-up mid-range shot from Maddie Arnold. She's got 10 now.
Well, it's kind of getting desperation time for your Lincoln County right now, down 9. Don't want to see this grow double digits.
Burkhart gives way to Mink. Now Dunn with it. Dunn dribbles around, drives all the way in, cut off, and tied up. And it looked like Coach Parsons got the timeout. A Bluegrass Drugstore timeout probably saved a possession there. With 3:32 to play here in the third, 33-24, East Jessamine leads on WPBK-FM 102.9. Lincoln County trails by 9 with 3:32 to play in the third. They'll have the Rock out of the timeout. Dunn, Towns, McGuffey, Burkhart, and Mink on the court for the Lady Pates. Dunn, dangerous pass to McGuffey, who floats it back to Burkhart. Burkhart luckily saved it to Dunn. Got away with one there.
I thought her foot was on the inbound, but we'll take it.
Dunn up top to Towns. Towns and Burkhart, they're going to have to get going for the Lincoln County to come back here. There's a deep 2 from Towns. Back rim, no good. Loose ball saved by Burkhart, but she's out of bounds. Towns had 10 quick points in that first quarter and has not scored since then.
The shooting's been tough, especially in the second, third quarter for Lincoln County.
East Jessamine gets it to Hubbard, wide open 3, no good. McGuffey with the rebound. Gives it up to Dunn. Dunn will bring it. She drives, kicks, Towns, wing 3. Back rim. Long rebound, nice job by Bull. She'll try 3, no good. And Lincoln County cannot find one. A long pass down court to Hunt. She's blocked by Burkhart, and Burkhart takes it away from her. Loose ball on the deck. Hunt and Burkhart battling for it. It'll be a jump ball.
Like possession there will stay with East Jessamine. Right now, Lincoln County 1 of 20 from the three-point land and getting great looks.
Jump ball. You're going to have to repeat that, Dustin. What'd you say?
1 of 20 from
1
three
of 20.
And getting good looks, and we know that's capable shooters.
Only down 9 with 1 for 20. Now Hubbard will try another 3. She's off again. Loose ball, come up, Arnold with it. She misses a putback. McGuffey another rebound. McGuffey would have to be in double figures rebounding at this point.
I think easily at this point.
Of course, when you miss 19 threes, there's going to be a lot of balls to rebound.
That's true.
Towns around the back, drives in, spin move, cut off. Pass deflected. Mink dives forward and travels.
You know, Lincoln County defensively is doing enough. And, you know, holding East Jessamine right now, who's cooled off in themselves. But the 33 points here in this third quarter, it's just offensively cannot get nothing going right now if you're Lincoln County.
Inside wide open, Napier And she's fouled by McGuffey. Lincoln County's defense fell asleep. Napier found herself wide open, and she'll go back to the free throw line. First free throw is good.
There's that double-digit lead now, 34-24 that we talked about. Lincoln County, you'd like to see them avoid that, but it's several minutes of no points right now for Lincoln County.
Second one from Napier, back rim, tipped. Burkhart tracks it down. She lost the handle. It's loose, and another jump ball. This time it should go to Lincoln County.
It does.
34-24. Lincoln County with only one field goal and one free throw in this third quarter with 1:58 to play. Towns hands it off to Dunn. She takes a bump, keeps her dribble alive. Reese finds Mink. Mink backdoor cut to Burkhart. Reverse layup good. Good find from Gracie Mink. And Bull puts it off the glass for a PBK bank shot. She's got 11 and the deficit is at 8. A back tip stolen away. McGuffey comes up. Dangerous pass and bailed out by Evans, who tipped it out of bounds.
And I don't necessarily blame that one on McGuffey. Nobody come back to help her on that. Everybody kind of went out for the run out, which is what you're supposed to do, but somebody's got to come get the ball.
They get it into Dunn in the backcourt. Reese Dunn, crossover, gets by a defender, leaves it.
Nice.
Towns, three, in and out.
Oh, my goodness.
Loose ball is tipped and saved by Dunn in the corner, but East Jessamine steals it away. Hubbard into the front court. Mink cuts her off. Hubbard with a handoff to Arnold. Inside to Evans. Back to Arnold. Top of the key. Drives on Mink. Step back. Elbow jumper. Back rim. Burkhart with the rebound. Bull into the front court. Over toward the Lincoln County bench. Now to Mink at the elbow. Mink puts it on the deck. Drives in. Layup. Good. Nice move by Gracie Mink. 34-28. They've cut it to 6. Hunt lost it off her foot. Towns picks it up. Lincoln County looks to run. Towns, bounce pass, Dunn, layup, good. Reese Dunn's first varsity points with 28 seconds to play in the third. There's a dangerous pass nearly stolen away. Hubbard's three, front rim, McGuffey with a box out. 34-30, Lincoln's cut it to 4. Towns into the front court. Burkhart drives in, hesitation. Goes inside.
Nice
Mink wide open. She missed the bunny. Loose on the deck. McGuffey has it. She goes up. It's blocked and pulled out by East Jessamine. And a backcourt foul on Burkhart with 1.5 seconds left in the third. Luckily, they are not in the bonus.
It's been a tough foul to take.
Woo! Jaya Reynolds, another 7th grader, will check in here for Towns, and Lily Van Hook back in.
Right
so
now
a little spark here. They've cut it to 4.
Quick 6-0 run.
1.5 seconds left in the third. They inbound to Arnold, and that's going to end things here in the third quarter. On the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, East Jessamine 34, Lady Pates 30 on WPBK FM 102.9. Lady Pates trail by 4 as we prepare for quarter number 4. Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney. Lincoln County, despite ice-cold shooting, has found themselves in a game here, only down 4 to begin this fourth.
And you like the energy to end that third quarter, see if Lincoln County can intensify that. And it all come back from a made basket. Lincoln County is able to set up their press. And
there's a steal. Reese Dunn comes out with it. Races down the court all the way in. Layup, no good. Van Hook's putback is good. Reese Dunn's giving them a little spark here with her energy. The lead cut to 2. Hubbard, air ball. Loose underneath. Evans has it. Out top to Hunt. Hunt drives around. Bounce pass inside Napier. Blocked by McGuffey. Back up goes Napier. Missed it again. Reese Dunn with the loose ball. Dunn outlet pass down to Van Hook. Into the front court to Mink. Mink lobs it back to Van Hook. Bad pass. Stolen away by East Jessamine. Hunt with it now, and she's fouled in the back court. Reynolds got her. Well, action is picking up. 34-32. The lead cut to 2. Lady Pates trailed by double digits at one point.
You know, I said they don't want to see double digits, but maybe that's what it took to get the fire lit. And Lincoln County's definitely flipped the momentum on their side.
Arnold works it up on Mink. Hesitation dribble, drives in. Pass over to Evans, up top to Napier. Free throw line jumper off the glass, too hard. Reynolds with a rebound. Jaya Reynolds off and running. She'll drive all the way in. Her layup banks in. PBK bank shot. The 7th grader, Reynolds, her first varsity bucket.
That was a nice take, too. We've seen her really play well.
Reynolds with defense now, out on Hunt. Nearly took it from her. And a reach-in foul. So Dunn and Reynolds, the 2 7th graders, giving a spark here.
How about that? And that's a foul you'll take from Reynolds, too. That's a hustle foul.
And a timeout. We're tied, 34-34, 6:40 to play on WPBK FM 102.9. Lady Pates have tied it up at 34. A Bluegrass Drugstore timeout on the court.
Right now, like Brad, it looked like Lincoln County was kind of dead in the waters, trailing 34-24, and it's been sparked a 10-0 run after which started with Alyssa Burkhart layup, and Lincoln County stepped it up on defense, and you look up, and it's 34-all after that 10-0 run.
Clarice Dunn has been a difference maker out on the top of this defense here in this second half. And
you throw in Jaya Reynolds.
Reynolds has come off the bench too here late, and the defense has picked up. There's a deep 2 foot on the line from Hubbard. She misses everything. Van Hook comes out with it. Lincoln County looks to run. Van Hook drives in, drops it to Dunn. Dunn goes up, shot, bounced out, but she's fouled. And that's going to put Dunn on the line to shoot too. The lefty got her first bucket there at the end of the third quarter. If you're not familiar with this 7th grade bunch, we talked about it earlier. They are very talented. Dunn's free throw good.
Finished state runners up.
Back-to-back years.
Is it Boyd County they ran into last couple?
Nicholas County.
Nicholas County. Boyd County was the boys, I think I was thinking of.
Dunn with one more Cedar Creek Dental free throw. Lincoln County has taken the lead. Second one on the way. Hit them both. Dunn with 4 points. And Lady Pates with a 2-point lead. Full court pressure. Arnold brings it down. Drives into Van Hook. Good defense. Cut off. Hunt finds a nice cut from Arnold who put it in. That was a good look. Arnold has 12. We're tied at 36. Dunn brings it up for the Lady Pates. Dunn has Hunt on her. Dribble handoff to Van Hook. Van Hook lost the ball and maybe bailed out with a foul.
Very fortunate there because she was about to lose that one.
Towns will check in for Van Hook. Now Bull Burkhart will go to the scores table. She'll check in for Reynolds. And some big minutes from Reynolds. 36 all. Dunn will inbound it. In trouble. Gets it into McGuffey inside. McGuffey goes up, puts it in.
There you go.
Power move. McGuffey's first bucket of the night. Quickly the other way. East Jessamine shot off. Arnold put back good. It looked like she was fouled. No call. We're tied again at 38. Burkhart with a crossover. Over to Dunn. Baseline drive. Reese short. Front rimmed it. Mink a hustle rebound. A jump ball.
Going Lincoln County's way.
5:33 left in the game on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. We're tied at 38.
Big area of concern right now in this game for Lincoln County is defensive rebounding. A lot of offensive putbacks so far for the Jaguars.
Burkhart into McGuffey. Turnaround. Jumper. Good. Off the glass. PBK bank shot. The freshman gives Lincoln County a 2-point lead.
That's 4 straight for McGuffey.
Burkhart takes it away from Evans. Lincoln County looks to run. Euro step. Layup. Good. Bull Burkhart for 2. 4-point lead. Lincoln County's biggest lead of the night. A dangerous pass inside. Tipped away. Dunn with a steal. Reese Dunn takes off. She drives in. Her layup. No good. But she's hammered. And she'll head back to the free throw line.
Currently, an 18-4 run by Lincoln County.
5:01 left. The 7th grader Reese Dunn back to the line. She's got 4 points. And a chance to build onto this 4-point lead. Left-handed shooter, first one good.
Make that a 19-4 run by Lincoln County.
Napier checks back in for East Jessamine. She'll get Sloan Evans out. 43-38. Reese Dunn, second one, hit it. 4 big free throws in this fourth quarter for Dunn. She's got 6 points.
And a 20-4 run.
44-38. Arnold has it in the middle, a foot on the line. Deep 2, rimmed out. McGuffey with a box out, loose ball. Hunt comes out with it. She drives in, cut off, tipped away, and stolen by Towns. Towns tripped in the back court. That's going to be foul on Arnold.
That's her 5th.
And that's going to be 5, and that's a big loss. She's got 12 points for the Jaguars, their leading scorer, and she will be disqualified with 4:45 left in the game.
Arnold's kind of been the offense here of late for the Jaguars, so you hate to see her go out with that 5th foul.
44-38, Lady Pates with their biggest lead of the night.
That's the 4th team foul on East Jessamine, so with 4:45 to play, every foul from here on out is 2 free throw opportunities for Lincoln County.
A big part of this run has been they've quit settling for threes, Dustin. They picked up their energy on defense and found some easy buckets, some layups.
Well, they've not took a 3 in this quarter. And, you know, they were 1 for 21, or they are 1 for 21. And like I said, no 3-point attempts in this fourth quarter. It's just attack the basket.
Dunn gets around her defender, leaves it for McGuffey, lobs it inside to Burkhart, turnaround jumper, rimmed out. Mink with a nice rebound inside, and she's fouled.
Say a jump ball.
Oh, it looked like an over to the back, and that's what Mink's saying down there. They're going to call a jump ball. 4:30 left in the game, 44-38 Lady Pates. Hunt finds Wilson, open in the paint, pump fake, goes up, short, missed it. McGuffey tips it around. Wilson comes back with it. Hubbard wide open, swish. 3. 4th triple of the night for Hubbard. And the lead's cut to 3.
That comes off another offensive rebound where Lincoln County's had position. They just got to come up with it.
Towns dribbles in, out to Dunn. Dunn has Wilson on her. Reese Dribbles out near midcourt. Got to be careful. 5 count here. Lobs it to Burkhart. McGuffey comes up with a loose ball and a good timeout. Called by Coach Parson with 3:50 to play in the game, and the Lady Pates leading by 3 on WPBK-FM 102.9. .350 left. Reese Dunn will inbound out of the Bluegrass Drugstore timeout. Dunn's in trouble. Finally finds Towns. Towns working on Hunt. 3-point lead for the Lady Pates. Towns drives in, leaves it for Dunn. Dunn in the corner, dribbles up toward the wing, now back in. Bounce pass inside to Mink, who wasn't ready for it. I think she was looking for McGuffey, who was open, but it's a turnover. There's a drive and a wild shot from Evans. No good. Napier's put back, and she's fouled.
Napier's been dominant on the boards as well. She's talked about the three-point shooting she had earlier, but cleaning up the offensive glass, and this time 2 free throw going to be rewarded to her.
Napier will shoot 2 with the Jaguars trailing by 3. First one good. 7 points now for Caitlin Napier. 44-42 Lady Pates lead. 3:27 left. One more free throw. Napier short on that one, but Wilson got a hand on the rebound, and we're going to get a jump ball, and the arrow back to the Lady Pates.
This lead now cut down to 2 points, 44-42 in favor of Lincoln County.
Got some confusion out here.
I'm not really sure what was going on.
Get it into Mink. Mink hands it off to Towns. 2-point lead. Towns hesitation dribble, drives in, tries to bounce it to McGuffey, and it's kicked out of bounds by East Jessamine. It'll stay with Lincoln County.
You had McGuffey open on the other block, but good defense to seal off the baseline by East Jessamine.
Dunn will inbound from underneath. Reese better get rid of it here. Finds Mink up top. Mink drives in, cut off, lost her footing, maybe got away with one. Lobs at the Bull at the free throw line. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson did walk, but it's stolen by Bull. Floater good. Burkhart with 15 now. And Lincoln County's lead back to 4. Hubbard drives baseline all the way in. Layup good. Nice move. Her first 2 of the night. She's got 14 to lead East Jessamine. 46-44. Towns drives in. Her shot short. Put back. Good. PBK bank shot for Riley Towns. Lead back to 4.
Second, third quarter was tough shooting, but both teams turning it up now.
Dunn nearly stole it in the back court. He goes out of bounds. East Jessamine will keep it. Brianna Burkhart will check in for Amaya McGuffey. 2:29 left, 48-44. Lady Pates holding on here. They mounted a double-digit comeback. High post to Napier. Goes up over Burkhart. Good defense. Bree blocks it. Mink brings it down. Leaves it for Dunn. Dunn cross-court pass to Bull. Open. 3. No good. Napier with the rebound.
That 3 would have been huge if it would have went down.
Hubbard transition 3 the other way, and she cans it. 48-47. 2 minutes left. Burkhart, she'll try another 3. No good. Front rim. Rebound Towns. Around the back dribble. Baseline floater. Money! 14 for Towns. 50-47, lead back to 3, 1:42 left. Wilson has it in the middle, inside to Napier. Got to find Hubbard here. Napier goes up over Burkhart and draws a foul. .137 left. Napier to the line to shoot 2. Lady Pates lead 50-47.
Lincoln County's put up 20 points so far in this fourth quarter. Only had 30 at the end of the third quarter.
And sparked by their defense. Napier front rims it. McGuffey will check back in for Brianna Burkhart. Reese Dunn, Gracie Mink, Riley Towns, Bull Burkhart, the 5 Lady Pates on the court. They lead by 3.
Got a box out here on a miss.
Napier's second one, short again, and a rebound from McGuffey. Keeps it high, in trouble, gets it off to Towns.
Perfect right there from McGuffey.
Towns dribbles out near midcourt. 3-point lead, goes around her back. Good defense from Hunt. Towns crossover now. Loses it and looked like she was held by Hunt. That's going to be a 2-shot double bonus opportunity for Lincoln County the rest of the way.
Hunt's doing a great job out front on the defense side and getting close to that 5-count call several times.
And that's the dangerous thing. Lincoln County's trying to run clock, and you got to be careful there. But Towns draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2 with 1:18 left. First free throw good for Riley.
Free throws can win you this ball game if you're Lincoln County.
51-47, 1:18 left. Towns, left-handed shooter. 15 points. Give her 16. Hits both Cedar Creek Dental free throws, lead up to 5. East Jessamine gets into the front court. Now, dangerous pass and good defense from Towns. We'll see who they say it's off of.
They're saying Lincoln basketball. A lot of contact, but I think both players initiated that contact. Ball sailed out of bounds.
And Travis Frith wants a 30-second timeout with 1:11 left. Lincoln County leading 52-47 on WPBK FM 102.9. Lady Pates lead by 5 with 1:11 left. It's been a huge fourth quarter for Lincoln County to take this lead.
Yeah, I mean, 22 points in this fourth quarter alone for Lincoln County after averaging basically 10 points per quarter. They've turned it on offensively, but it's been led, as you mentioned, by their defense.
Full court pressure from East Jessamine. Lincoln County gets it into Dunn. Dunn brings it, hit from behind, no call. McGuffey picks up the loose ball. Has it tipped away, and Towns tracks it down, and she's fouled. Thought Dunn took a foul near midcourt.
Yeah, a lot of reaching in right now, which East Jessamine,
They got a foul.
If you don't get the steal immediately, you go into foul. And, we said it even as of last year. If you're going to foul, why not reach in to try to foul? Why not? Because if you're wanting to foul anyway, why not take that risk and that chance? And it about paid off for East Jessamine there.
Towns will shoot 2. First one good. Riley's hit her last 3. Check that, her last 4. She leads the Lady Pates tonight with 17 points. Freshman guard, left-handed shooter, hit them both. Free throw shooting's been great in this fourth quarter.
8 of 8.
Just like the Patriots last night.
13 of 14, I believe, in that second half.
Wilson drives in, cut off, up top to Hubbard. Hubbard over to Hunt, gets a screen, freed up. Now picks up her dribble, 54-47. Lincoln County leads. Pass inside to Wilson. Her shot is short, and Towns with the rebound. 40 seconds left. Towns over to Bull Burkhart. Burkhart breaks the timeline, and she'll dribble it back out with 34 seconds left. I don't know if East is going to foul. They're only down 7. Now they will. 30 seconds left, only down 7 points. They let a lot of time run off that clock.
Capable three-point shooters, too. I mean, you get a couple misses, a couple threes, and it's a different ballgame.
Yeah, Hubbard's hit 5 threes tonight for East Jessamine. That's going to put Burkhart on the line. She misses the first free throw. Bull has 15. So the young duo of Towns and Burkhart both in double figures for Lincoln County.
Chance to extend this lead to 8 for Lincoln County if Burkhart connects. And she does.
1 of 2 on the Cedar Creek Dental free throws. And Lincoln County has their biggest lead of the night, 55-47 with 27 seconds left. Hunt brings it down. Burkhart on her. Hunt goes over to Evans, inside to Napier. She's double teamed. Mink tips it out of bounds.
Get a foul. Looks like maybe on Burkhart.
Well, that is. That's going to be a reach-in foul. And they're also in the double bonus with 17.8 seconds left, trailing by 8.
Which is what you don't want to do if you're
don't
Lincoln
want to
County.
foul.
You don't want to allow any East Jessamine points with the clock stopped, and they've got 2 opportunities here.
Napier's free throw back rim. Napier's got 7 points, but she has missed 4 straight free throws. 55-47 with 17 seconds left. Napier will shoot one more. Second one on the way. It's long, and a rebound kicks off to Bull Burkhart. And she's fouled in the backcourt with 13 seconds left, with the Lady Pates leading by 8.
And it looks like Lincoln County's going to have that comeback effort successful. Trailing by 10 late in the third quarter. Then used a 20-4 run to build a 6-point lead at the time. And
Burkhart's first free throw was good. 17 for Burkhart, 18 for Towns.
after 3 turnovers in the first half for East Jessamine, Lincoln County ramps up their defense, forced 11 turnovers in the second half alone on East Jessamine.
Burkhart hit them both. She's got 18, the lead up to 10. Inside to Napier, out to Hubbard, 3 on the way, no good this time. Wilson's put back, no good. McGuffey another rebound, clears it to Burkhart, and the Lady Pates will start the season 1-0 with a big win over the Jaguars from East Jessamine by a final score of 57-47 on your McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. We'll recap it next on the DOE postgame show on WPBK FM 102.9. Lady Pates winning here tonight on their home court to secure their first win of the year, a 1-0 start as they knock off East Jessamine 57-47. The Lady Pates led in scoring tonight by Alyssa Bull Burkhart with 18, also 18 from Riley Towns. They got 6 from the 7th grader, Clarice Dunn, 5 points for Gracie Mink, 2 from Lily Van Hook, 2 from Amaya McGuffey, and 2 from the other 7th grader, Jaya Reynolds, for a total of 57. East Jessamine was led in scoring by Rakala Hubbard. She finished with 17 points on 5 made three-pointers. 14 from Maddie Arnold, 7 from Kyla Hunt, 7 from Caitlin Napier, and 2 from Ansley Wilson for a total of 47. The Lady Pates found themselves trailing by 10 in that second half and battle all the way back to win by 10, 57-47. We now go over to Dustin Oney for a final look at some team stats.
Yeah, you look at Lincoln County, we talked about the slow shooting early on, but really ramped that up in the fourth quarter. So I'm finalizing my stats here. I told you I was done, but my math was a little slower than I thought. But done now. Lincoln County combined 33% from the game. They started out that first quarter shooting 33%. Rough shooting in the second and third quarters, kind of averaging around the lower 20s, but 53% shooting in that fourth quarter, where they put up 27 points alone in that fourth quarter. Combined 21 of 64 shooting for 33%. Only 4% from the three-point land on 1 of 23 shooting from the three-point range for Lady Patriots tonight. That'll go up as the season goes on. There's too many good shooters on this team, just struggling from the three-point range tonight. 1 of 23 for Lincoln County. But 14 of 18 from the free throw line was the Lady Pates for 78%, and then 15 total turnovers in the game. East Jessamine, 27% from the field tonight on 17 of 64 shooting. They were 7 of 21 from the three-point range for 33%. They struggled from the free throw line, though, connecting on 6 of 14 attempts for 43%. And they had 14 total turnovers, including 11 in the second half.
Lincoln County wins it here tonight on their home court. Dustin, let's name our guardian exterminating Bee Green Lawn Care player or players of the game.
Shoot, that's a tough one tonight. I mean, if you want to go offensively, you can look at Towns or Burkhart. Defensively, I mean, you think of the young, think of Dunn, McGuffey, who played a really good game. I think overall, I think I'm going to have to go with Riley Towns, just the way that she started out of the gate hot, had some nice passes. You can almost flip a quarter and do co-player of the game, but it's a long season. I think we'll go with Riley Towns to start this one off this year. I thought she played pretty well offensively, but, was in a lot of steals, a lot of key fast breaks for the Lady Patriots.
Yeah, and she does finish with 18 along with Bull, so both finishing with 18 points as the Lady Pates winning here tonight, 57-47 over East Jessamine. That's going to wrap up our coverage. We'll be back on the air Thursday night as the Patriots welcome Greene County into Lincoln County High School, and we'll have the coverage for you right here on WPBK-FM 102.9. For Brad Smith alongside Dustin Oney, Philip Smith on the YouTube live stream, we appreciate you tuning in to Lincoln Athletics on WPBK-FM 102.9.
You've been listening to High School Basketball on WPBK-FM, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall in Danville. It has also been brought to you by these great local sponsors. By AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future. By Animal Care Center, offering comprehensive veterinary care for the total well-being of your pet. By Carol Hill, attorney at law. By Cedar Creek Dental in Lincoln Plaza in Stanford. By Central Kentucky Family Vision. Let them help you experience life through clearer lens. By Coleman's Drugstore, a Health Mart pharmacy. By Danville Office Equipment, celebrating over 70 years in business. By Durham's Grocery, large enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. By Ephraim McDowell Bluegrass Drugstore, your health is their priority. By Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service. By Guardian Exterminating and Bee Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and the environment. By Intercounty Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. By Johnson & Pullman Insurance, insuring your future. By Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day, college, career, and citizenship ready. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Michaela King. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Animal Shelter, your donation can make a big difference. By Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Sonia Bratcher, Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. By Lincoln County Clerk Nancy Jackson, she encourages everyone to keep your taxes in Lincoln County. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By Pepsi of Somerset, proud sponsor of area high school sports. By Shelter Insurance agent Sean Slusher. By Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers Lancaster and Ford Brothers Auctioneers, they're selling Selling the Country by State Farm agent Jason Todd. Tonight's game has been a sports presentation of WPBK-FM, all rights reserved worldwide.